Lori Harvey is finally spilling the tea on the real reason why her relationship with Micheal B Jordan ended in such a messy breakup after just a year of dating. Did Micheal really manipulate her and trick her into thinking the relationship was only to play her and leave her for dust? It looks like every time we think the drama between these two is finally over, a new set of info pops out and they go right back to dragging each other on social media. But what did Lori really say about Micheal, and why does she regret dating him? Let's get into it.
In a space right now where I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness.
Period.
Maintain your power, don't give your power away to anybody. That I feel like is the key to like truly being happy in or out of a relationship.
Okay, so to give you some context, when Lori and Micheal first made their relationship IG official by posting intimate photos to their pages, a lot of people initially speculated that the relationship was nothing more than a PR stunt to create buzz for them. But many fans were not here for this relationship. Some people went as far as to saying Lori was just using Micheal to make it look like she had now matured, since she had mostly been known for being a player and messing around with people like Future, Trey Songz, Diddy, and even Diddy's son. And unlike Lori, Micheal had always kept this relationship very private, with barely any trace of his exes on social media. This also played into a lot of why people felt like the relationship was for PR. Micheal went from being super secretive about this relationship to suddenly dating one of the most famous people in the world and posting vacation photos every other week. Micheal later opened up to People magazine about why he decided to make his relationship with Lori more publicized as compared to the previous ones. He said, "I'm still private and I want to protect that, but I just feel like it was a moment of just wanting to put it all out there and move on." He added, "I'm extremely happy." But just 1 month after celebrating their first anniversary, a source told People magazine that Lori and Micheal broke up. And the source kind of blamed Lori that their relationship had ended. According to the source, Micheal matured a lot over the course of their relationship and was ready to commit for the long term. He let his guard down, opened up with her in an emotionally romantic relationship for the very first time. They even said that Micheal was ready to marry Lori, but she turned him down because she wasn't ready to commit. They said that Lori was very focused on her career and realized that they weren't on the same page, while they were making plans for a future. So from the looks of it, it seemed like Micheal got very vulnerable with Lori and even wanted to put a ring on it, but she turned him down because she was still in her city girl era. Some people even speculated that she found Micheal to be boring because he's not as toxic as her other exes. Future. But sources close to Lori are now saying this was all a part of a strategic plan from Micheal to make himself look like the victim when he was actually the one playing Lori the entire time. Okay, so people started to give Micheal the side eye when Lori's parents threw some shade at him after he and Lori broke up. The reason why this got a lot of people talking is because Steve and Marjorie hardly ever talk about Lori's boyfriends, no matter how bad the relationship went. So for them to talk about Micheal meant Micheal did something really nasty to Lori. First, Steve posted a series of cryptic messages, with this one being the first that read, "Love yourself, my G." He followed it up with another one that read, "Sometimes we need to thank God for what didn't happen." But what really took the cake and got some people talking was when Steve described Lori and Michael's relationship as a mistake. He said, "She's growing up as a public figure and she doesn't get to make mistakes like everyone else. Everyone else gets to make their mistakes in the cloak of darkness at your house, but hers gets publicized." He added, "But she's done a really good job of figuring it out and getting it right." Things got even messier when Lori deleted every single picture of her and Micheal from her Instagram page and unfollowed him. Micheal clapped back by deleting every photo of her from his IG as well and unfollowed her right back. Lori's mother Marjorie added more fuel to the fire when she also shaded Micheal by reposting a video of actress Jennifer Lewis saying, "If you sit and shit for too long, it stops smelling. So come the fuck out of there." People felt like Marjorie's post was a very clear dig at Micheal and started to speculate that Micheal did something to Lori. Now, y'all know Majorie can be just as messy sometimes, but she never throws shade at any of Lori's exes. So for her to do this meant Michael really did something to Lori. Things got even worse when Lori shared a photo of a number plate on her IG stories that read, "Dump him." Now, once again, this was very unlike Lori. She usually moves on from her relationships very quickly. So what did Michael really do to have Lori and her whole family this salty? Apparently, Michael was still messing around with his ex-girlfriend Ashlyn Castro while he was with Lori. Sources also claim that Michael was only using Lori to cleanse his public image, since he had been called out a few times for never dating black women and only going for the light skin or white girls. Apparently, Lori caught on to this and called him out, but he had manipulated her into staying into the relationship. So yeah, Lori trusting Michael was definitely the mistake that Steve was referring to. Child, the tea is hot, y'all. Lori later hinted at this during an interview with Tiana Taylor, where she was asked what some of the red flags are that she looks out for in a relationship.
What was one of the most important flags, red or green, that you look for upon meeting someone?
I would say if you're too close to your exes, that's a red flag.
Lisa Ray, who is best friends with Lori's mom, Marjorie, also confirmed this when she spilled the tea on what really went down between Lori and Michael.
They said that she wasn't ready, because when a woman finds a good one, then that's what you're looking for. I think the established relationship that Michael did have before this one, I think that maybe that social media, that all of that was a lot for him. And I think that he, I heard about his ex, and him was so serious that he may have missed.
Lisa was clearly fighting for her life in that interview, but trying not to say too much about how Michael played and manipulated Lori. People caught on though and read between the lines. People were busy antagonizing and blaming Lori for the failed relationship when it was actually Michael's fault. This man was out here playing Lori and his side piece at the same time, child. Yikes. This whole mess had a lot of people talking, and they all rushed to social media to drag Michael. One person reacted to this by saying, quote, "Yes, Michael played Lori and was cheating on her the whole time with that white girl. Lori is too beautiful for Michael to even be with her anyway." Another person added on by saying, "I always thought Michael was wrong for Lori. Something doesn't feel right about him. Lori is young, beautiful, and smart, business-wise. I hope she learned that everybody doesn't deserve her trust." And as for Lori, she says she's still healing and wants to put everything behind her. She also revealed that she doesn't want to be known for the men that she's dated. "This moment is about me," she told Essence. "I feel like it's always been about me attached to something or someone. I know my worth and I know my value. I'm not going to compromise that or settle or accept anything less than I know I deserve." But now I want to hear your thoughts. How do y'all feel about Michael playing and manipulating Lori? Do y'all think this was karma for her playing all her exes? As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.